the ice very well, competitive. He's not scared to go in the corners and go in the tough areas. He's definitely shown a lot of promise. So he's had a great camp so far, but he's going to keep it going. And it's going to be tough on him tonight, having a back-to-back, still traveling. It's not going to be easy. So hopefully we can help him out, try and get some bucks out for him and make it a little easier. But those are things that you need to be able to show you can do. At the next level is be consistent. Even when you played a game the night before, or you traveled, or whatever it is. But yeah, he's a great little player. He's got a bright future ahead of him.
How much is the playmaking and the vision, I guess, in passing kind of impressed you just what he's been able to do?
Yeah, he reminds me a lot of Marner, the way that he plays. He's smart on both sides of the puck. He's really good with it, the way he moves, he can dish it. It just reminds me of him. Similar where he's not timid to get into the, like I said, the dirty areas and compete for pucks, but he's got great vision. He does a great job cutting the middle and find himself the space. He's able to find those quiet areas on the ice where he has an extra second to make a play. And even when he's under pressure, and guys are kind of barreling down, he seems to find holes. And so yeah, he's got great vision for sure.
You see him struggle on face-offs on Friday at the beginning, and then get better over the course of it, and then always dominate on face-offs last night. Does that say something pretty good about his ability to adapt and grow in the middle?
Yeah, there's definitely a period where he's got a bit of a feeling process, where he's got to come in and see what it's like, and then adapt his game to find where he can improve and what he needs to work on. And those are the guys that are gonna make it ultimately. Guys that see the areas where maybe they struggled and they need to focus on a little bit more. And hockey is a little bit of a chess match where you watch what the other guy does, and then you find ways to beat it, and then they're going to do the same after that, and just kind of go back and forth. And he's got a great head about him. Seems to be very smart hockey-wise, but even off the ice, he's a really nice kid, and you can tell he cares a lot, and he wants to be a good player. So it all kind of falls up into that, but it's great to see that he sees where maybe he can improve, and he goes out and does it.
Brad, personally, how do you feel in terms of where you are at this point in camp going into the game?
It's hard to tell. I've had one game. Practice doesn't really mean a whole lot. It's good to get the compete level up and to work on certain things, but the pace of the games is a different level. I was happy with how I felt the other night. Conditioning and skating wise, it felt really good. There's some areas where I was holding on to the pucks a little bit too long or trying some different things, but that's what preseason's for. Work those kinks out and work out the summer hockey, but so far I feel good. But I've got to translate it now in the season.
With the fun of play getting different this year, obviously, you can get back out there with this group tonight, so talking with Chris Kelly, the group.
It's just good to get back with the whole team. Training camp's tough early on because you're skating a lot of guys that the group's broken up, and you don't really get a good feel of where your team's at or what your lines are. I mean, I've been on a different line every single day, so at some point it gets nice to be able to start building chemistry with your line. Until that happens, you're working individually on your own game, and then once you're kind of put with your line, then you're able to start building towards what the team wants and building chemistry with your line to start prepping for the season. But when you're kind of bouncing around different lines, the main thing is to focus on, doing what you need to do to be good, and focus on playing the right way. But it's always a little tougher when you're switching lines every day. So it'll be really nice when we get down to our group, and these next two games should be good. There should be a lot of majority of both teams in the lineup, especially that last one. So looking forward to that.
Brad, last year you guys did obviously a good job of taking the us against the world mentality. A lot of people had you borderline playoffs. Same thing this year. Are you guys trying to harness that attitude again?
Yeah, I think the big thing for our group, and we've always felt like that, is we don't spend a lot of energy focused on outside perception of our group. We're a team, regardless of who we've lost. We're still very deep, and we're still going to be competitive. The expectations are always here for this group, and I think a big lesson we can take away from last year, regular season doesn't mean anything as long as you're in a playoff spot. So nobody preps to win the regular season. They prep to be very good and build for playoffs, and have the best playoff game possible, and that's what we're going to build for. So again, regardless of where people place us in the standings, we're going to compete and work and set goals for ourselves and try to accomplish them. There's only one team that doesn't fall short of that goal every year, and hopefully that's us at the end of the day.
Have you followed much of Sid and the Penguins in Nova Scotia over the last few days?
No, I don't follow anybody. I'm sure they're having a lot of fun. It'd be pretty cool to play. I think we played a game in preseason up there early on in my career, and it was awesome. I'm sure he's loving it. He's a god back there, so I'm sure he's having a lot of fun. I think they played Ottawa too, and Drake Baptist is from there as well, and he's a phenomenal kid, and I'm sure he's enjoying it more than Sid is. So it must be cool for both of them.
Thanks.
Thank you.